Okay, so I had just finished doing a spread and I had to airdrop it to my computer so that I don't really have a lot of storage on my phone. And I wasn't intending to record again, but I ended up recording a video that was all about kind of like manifestations coming in. And as I was putting the cards away, I noticed this card was flipped upright in the deck, and I was like, oh, let me look at it, because I accidentally flipped 2 cards, right? But this one was pre-flipped, and I was like, from the reading prior. And the bottom here, it says Eileen Chang, and it says fate, right? So I was like, oh, that's really cool, like that. It's kind of what that last reading was about. But then I looked at the book, because in the last reading it was Sandra Cisneros that we're reading about, that the oracle had given to us. But and so I was like, oh, okay. And then I looked, and on the other side of the page from Sandra is Eileen. So I was like, oh my god, that's fate. Like I have to read now, right? Like that's what it means, right? So anyway, Eileen Chang, fate. Outside forces, events falling into place, acceptance. That is so cool. That is so cool. That is like, it's literally, I was literally saying in the last reading that I literally just did, that like, I was like, I don't feel like anything can mess this up for you. Like, I feel like this is your birthright. Like, it feels, and I don't think I used the word fated, but like, it feels fated. That is so cool. Let me adjust this up a little bit. But yeah, that is so cool. So Eileen Chang, fate, outside forces falling into place, acceptance. Events falling into place, acceptance. Eileen Chang was born to an opium-addicted traditional Chinese father and a westernized mother who learned to ski on bound feet. When 17-year-old Chang contracted I can't even read. Let me start that over. Eileen Chang was born to an opium-addicted traditional Chinese father and a westernized mother who learned to ski on bound feet. When 17-year-old Chang contracted dysentery, her father dismissed her claims of ill health and locked her up in her bedroom for 6 months. She escaped with the help of her nurse. Witty and stylish, Chang was famous in Shanghai for her fiction about troubled romance and family betrayal. Though she died as a recluse in Los Angeles, her work remains popular and beloved in China. And I'm gonna pull cards on it. Oh, let me look at the one other card I pulled, because again, I pulled a let me take care of these because it's a mess over here. At the bottom of the deck, I have Anna Akhmatova, and it says endurance. It was also at the bottom of the deck in the last reading as well. I think she's on the first page. Yeah, she's on the page prior. But let me look at the, what are they called? The witch's ingredients or witch's tools? Something like that. Materials. So we have the Lion. Strength also, I don't know if I mentioned it in the last reading because I don't really show the cards all that much. But the Strength came out in the last reading as well. but the lion is shining, mastery, and strength. There's also one more, because doesn't matter. I have one more card that I pulled. I saw it right underneath the lion, and I decided to grab it anyway. Even though I said one, because this is kind of how the last reading was set up as well. But the creature's paw. Did I say that? Show you. Creature's paw. And it says the other, friendship, and forgiveness. So I mean, that was kind of like what's really standing out to me is so with the creature's paw, it said forgiveness, friendship, or whatever, and then Eileen Chang wrote about betrayal, family betrayal, troubled romance. The connections part is really standing out to me here. And the forgiveness, especially with the troubled, with her, like her writing about troubled relationships. What can you tell me here? What can you tell me here? Are we talking about a relationship? Okay, that's kind of a lot. I wasn't intending on reading that many cards. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Just a lot of things, a lot of things. There, the king and a lot of very okay. Lots of good things come your way. I don't know why I said that word like that, but you left a situation, you left something to heal. This was also in the last reading as well. Y'all might be real connected. If you this is looking like a complete overhaul of not only the I don't know, this is looking like a complete overhaul of somebody's life. Like, I'm talking like structurally, like career-wise. Like, I've been when I've been reading and channeling, I've been getting a lot of like something just ended, y'all just left something. It is Mercury in retrograde, and we just had the Scorpio new moon, so it makes a lot of sense. Also, we're going into winter here soon, so all of this energy makes a lot of sense, but it's just like really repetitive, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of repeating kind of situations. Here comes my cat, right on cue. But you left something here, something that kind of put you in a fighting spirit, fight or flight mode, something immature, something potentially controlling sort of relationship, maybe a relationship, maybe relationship or relationships. Maybe, you know how they tell you not to pray that one prayer unless you're ready for everybody and anybody to leave your life. It's funny because I did that actually at the beginning of the year. It is now the end of the year, and it is just me, my dog, and my cat. So, yeah. So maybe you're doing a complete overhaul of your life right now, or you have been working on this. You're just leaving these turbulent situations that don't serve you in the past. You're leaving them behind. My cat can't get in right now, and he's upset about it. But you left them behind to heal. 11:11. We also have, yeah. So we have this like immature kind of like just. The Seven of Wands can be like setting boundaries or protecting boundaries, but this is giving very much to me like defensive energy. Just not great. Kind of sad, lethargic. It just wasn't really meeting your expectations at all. Just wasn't the stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you left it to heal. You left it for healing. But then, holy, okay, hold up. Okay, so you left it for something more stable. You left it for something more grounded, something you're more passionate about. You left it to find yourself. You left it to find your happiness. And it seems like you are here. It definitely is giving like, because we also got, again, stable, grounded energy, very nurturing energy, very I'm that girl or guy. Like, we don't discriminate here, or they, them, at whatever your pronouns. But it's like you're in a really good, solid energy, whether you feel like it or not. And you're feeling really passionate. You're feeling really passionate about yourself, really, and just like this energy that you're in. And that, in turn, is calling in a mature partnership. A mature partnership for you. Some might say a fated encounter. Okay? It is going to be something built on clarity, and it's going to bring long-term stability. Like, that's my cat. It's going to provide you with long-term happiness, long-term stability. And it is going to be aligned with you, right? And whatever this is, like, whoever this is, you're gonna be able to build with this person. They're going to be very aligned to you. You're gonna be able to build together. What else can you tell me? Yeah, that's funny. But most of all, they're gonna match your energy. They're gonna match your frequency. Okay. Anyway. Alright, what can you tell me about who's coming in here? What can you tell me about who's coming in here? Okay. Okay. That one flew out. Flew out. So the card that flew out was the 10 of Pentacles. Again, long-term stability, because we had the 10 of... I showed you guys that, right? Showed y'all the 10 of Pentacles in my last deck. Okay. Okay, so this is also somebody who... Whoever this is, that you guys are mirroring each other quite a bit. It looks like you both left. You both left situations to work on your happiness, to work on yourselves. Yeah, to find your wish fulfillment. Bruh. Okay. So, this is their first set of cards that came out, which is the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. So, a very, like, toxic situation this person was in, and they decided to, something that created a lot of conflict, something they just genuinely weren't happy in, and they decided to take a leap of faith. It's giving masculine energy. Whoever this is, they're giving masculine energy. It doesn't mean man, just means masculine energy. It could be a woman, it could be a they, them, like, doesn't matter. But they left that toxic situation to start over, to work on themselves. Okay, let me grab my cards here. So they left that toxic situation to work on themselves. So we have the 8 of Pentacles, Temperance, the 9 of Cups, the Star, and the Hierophant. They left that situation to work on themselves and to search for, to actually not search for their wish fulfillment, to build their wish fulfillment. Like, this is somebody who is very much so, they're very much so like, okay, I'm like, I want it, I'm gonna make it happen, right? And that, I think that's why it's giving masculine energy, because it's like, it's very much so giving, I'm going to build my future. It's very much so giving husband who builds, like, does all the work around the house that the wife wants, you know what I mean? That's kind of what it's giving. However, again, it is not gender specific. But that's what it's giving. It's giving, okay, like, I want something, I'm gonna go make that thing happen. And in this case, what they wanted to be working on was themselves and their wish fulfillment. Whatever brings them joy. I also got, again, the Ace of Pentacles. They wanted a stable new beginning, something that brought them the money, brought them the stability, something long term, right? And they really seem to have, like, integrated the lessons of whatever this past stuff was. So, like, when I said match your frequency, that's exactly what that's exactly what it is. Like, this is somebody who's been through some things, who has experienced some setbacks, some heartbreaks, some disloyalty, manipulative. Like, they've experienced these things in their relationships. Maybe not just like romantic partnerships, but even like family partnership or family relationships or friendships, things like that. They've experienced a lot of negativity, a lot of just toxic relationships, toxic people, and they've taken what they've learned and they've integrated it. So they're mature. They're also very balanced, because I'm getting a lot of masculine energy here in all the cards that came out. I also got the Sun again for them, as I did get the Sun for you as well. I also got the Nine of Cups for you. I also got the Fool for you. So like I said, like a lot of mirroring here. I also think, didn't I get, that might have been the last reading. Ten of Pentacles for you as well. Like, y'all are mirroring each other. Like, this is heavy soulmate energy, but they're coming out really balanced, because even with all of this kind of masculine energy here, like almost every single one of the cards that I have out here is a man, right? Has a man's face on it. But this one, it's like I've integrated it, and I'm also soft. I'm also like in my feminine energy. So whoever this is, they're a very balanced energy. They're very much so not somebody who's just going to sit back and let life happen to them. They're someone who's going to kind of take charge, and they're going to be kind of somebody who's going to help you achieve your dreams as well. Like, you guys are going to build together. And I think that's very important to both of you, is all of the building together, because you want somebody that can support you and support your dreams and be your biggest cheerleader. This person, whoever this is, they're that person. They're the person that's going to do that for you. This is this is feeling very much so fated, divinely guided, like bringing us back full circle to the beginning. Like, this is very, very, very divinely guided. Not toxic. Very balanced. Okay, chill out. Okay. Awesome. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. So they're coming in. Whatever this is, it's not far off from you. It doesn't feel far off. Like, you guys maybe aren't feeling seeing each other. Maybe you don't know them. Maybe nothing has happened in the physical, but energetically, you guys are very aligned. Like, I don't know. You guys are just very aligned. And then we also have the Four of Wands. So, yeah, I don't know if you've met this person. It feels like maybe not. However, you and this person are very, very energetically aligned. So if this is like a twin flame soulmate sort of situation, you might not, like I said, you might not be together in the physical currently, or even know each other in the physical currently, but energetically, the reason that the energy is so fast is like you guys are actually like right on top of each other energetically. You guys are at the same frequency currently, which is why you have the Chariot here, is because it's right there. It's almost like you're standing in front of a mirror, and if you were to just like reach out and like put your hand on there, like you would feel them, you would see them, you would be able to touch them. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're tangible. They're almost tangible. King of Cups came out. Yeah, very, very balanced energy. So we have both in both of my tarot decks that I used here. Hold up, sorry, gotta find them because they're kind of hidden, because the way I do this is a little bit messy. But in both decks here, we have the King and Queen of Cups for your first spread, and then we also have the King and Queen of Cups in the second, which is, it's very much so giving deep love, deep admiration, mature. It's giving mature. And y'all are gonna have options. Y'all aren't gonna be limited to what you want your future to be. Like, the possibilities are endless. Like, you guys together are going to be co-creating with the universe and each other. You're going to be co-creating with the universe through each other. Does that make sense? Not in a like toxic, like codependent type of vibe, but just in a like, I don't know, you guys are just good together. You're great apart, you're good together, like great together, like, yeah, like y'all are mirroring each other really, really heavily. Got the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, whoever this is, whatever this is, you'll know it when you see it. Like, when you meet them, you'll have like an instant kind of recognition. Like, you'll know who this is about. When the time comes, you'll remember me in your head saying this. But yeah, that's really cool. That's really interesting. I think that's so fun how that just kind of came out like that. I wasn't intending to do another reading tonight, and here I did. But yeah, that's all I have for you. Until next time. Bye.